Namaste. In this video, we'll learn the duties of station master when the reception signal flows back to on position. The dispatch signal flows back to on position. And lastly, we'll learn about the general procedure for restarting the train. So, let's first see the duties of station master when the reception signal flows back to on position. During train operation, when the locopilot notices that the reception signal has suddenly flown back to on position, he immediately stops his train. Either locopilot stops his train after passing home signal or he stops his train before the home signal. So, let's first see the role of station master if the train stops after passing the home signal on double line or single line. After clamping and padlocking all the related points, station master shall issue restarting memo which is shown on the screen. If any reception signal like inner home is ahead, it shall be taken off. If there is no inner home signal ahead, the train shall be piloted into the station by pointsman. Now we'll see the procedure adopted by station master if the train stops before the home signal. Reception or home signal shall be re-cleared. If the main signal does not obey, calling on signal shall be operated. If calling on signal does not obey, then first train shall be dealt by issuing authority T3693B. Subsequent train shall be dealt by issuing message over SPT. Let's now see the duties of station master when dispatch signal flows back to on position. There are two types of dispatch signal, starter signal and advanced starter signal. We'll first see the procedure adopted by station master on double line as well as on single line when the starter signal flows back to on position. Locopilot of any train which is passing through the station or of halting train notices that the starter signal flows back to on position. He immediately stops his train. If the train stopped after passing the starter signal, then the train shall be started by issuing restarting memo after clamping and padlocking all the related points. Departure signal or signals if intermediate signal or advanced starter signal is there shall be taken off. If the starter signal is last stop signal, then follow the steps given in the next part of this video. If the train stopped before the starter signal, then the starter signal shall be re-cleared. If starter signal could not be taken off, calling on signal, if available, shall be taken off, duly taking necessary precautions for dispatch. If calling on signal is not available or not working, then T3693B issued after clamping and padlocking of points with PHS. Now let's see the duties of station master when last stop signal or advanced starter signal flows back to on position on double line section. If the train stopped after passing the last stop signal, then the train shall be restarted by issuing paper line clear ticket, that is PLCT, with restarting memo. If the train stopped before the last stop signal, then the train shall be restarted by re-clearing of last stop signal. If last stop signal could not be re-cleared and it is due to failure of last stop signal alone, then issue T3693B with private number of next station and an endorsement of signal flows back to on or failure. If last stop signal flows back to BPAC failure, LSSR indication failure, etc., block instrument working shall be suspended. Train shall be dealt by issuing paper line clear ticket. For single line section, station master shall not re-clear last stop signal. Train shall be restarted by issuing paper line clear ticket, duly suspending the block instrument. Now we'll see the general procedure adopted by station master for restarting the train. When the train stops after passing the stop signal at on position, either due to sudden flowback of signal in the face of approaching train or locopilot passing the signal at on position, before restarting the train, station master shall measure the distance overshot from the stop signal in terms of rail length or vehicle length and should record in the station diary. The brake blocks of first few vehicles shall be observed, whether they are hot, warm, cold, and the result shall be recorded in the station diary. The signature of locopilot and guard shall be obtained in the station diary. Restarting memo shall be issued to locopilot after getting signature of a guard. These are all the procedure adopted by station master when the receiving and dispatch signal flows back to on position. This is all for this session. Thank you.